Hello, welcome back to Mind Over Matter. A habit is a regular practice the most of us are dependent on. Human brain is obviously a very important part of your body. It is one of the largest organ in the body and is the main control center for every function that happens in your day-to-day life. It carries a heck of an information around and has an endless list of responsibilities. The brain is also surprisingly delicate. We all fail to think that the brain also requires exercise or training and nutrition for it to function well. Thus, forming good habits and avoiding the following bad habits will prevent brain damage and keep it healthy. Our brain also needs appropriate nutrients at the appropriate time to function its best. Due to the fast-paced lifestyle, most of us avoid or end up skipping breakfast to save some time in the early hours of the day. Avoid skipping breakfast as it leads to low sugar supply and poor nutrient supply to the brain. Sleep deprivation hinders the brain's ability to perform normally. Lack of sleep has probably been the culprit behind temporary memory loss. Without enough sleep, certain brain cells die and it then becomes harder for you to remember things. So make sure you get your daily dose of 7 hours of sleep. Knowingly or sometimes unknowingly, we all consume sugar in most of our food and beverages. High consumption of refined sugar is known to destroy the ability of the brain and body to absorb proteins and nutrients. Be careful about consuming excessive sugary foods throughout the day. Not working out enough as exercise makes you more flexible and increases mobility. Without enough exercise, the mobility and brain's power of movement reduces and decreases stability and motor skills. Not just the brain, but exercise strengthens your heart and lungs too. Make sure to exercise on most of the days of the week rather than barely moving throughout the day. Always avoiding social events and isolating yourself. Socializing encourages growth and development of the brain. Intellectual conversations strengthen the brain and improve its capacity to work. Socializing is a great way to express yourself freely. If there is no socializing or if communication is low, you might feel low and depressed. It affects the working of your brain. Avoid social isolation. Spending too much time in darker rooms can change your brain and make it harder to remember. Darkness also causes depression in humans. One impact of being in complete darkness is that it can disturb your sleep cycle. Science suggests that darkness can do all kinds of things to human body as well as brain. Make an effort to spend some time in daylight as it reduces your levels of melatonin. Listening music too loudly for extended periods of time can indeed cause damage to your hearing over time. It is so important to protect your hearing when involved in noisy activities. Prolonged exposure to loud noisy alerts how the brain processes information. Research shows that noise levels above 70 decibels over a prolonged period of time may start to damage your hearing. Excess screen time can impair brain development or even lead to long-term medical conditions. Experts say adults should limit screen time outside of work to less than 2 hours per day. Any time beyond that, which you would typically spend on screens, should instead be spent to participate in physical activity to enhance brain development. So those were few habits that damage your brain. I hope you found this video helpful. Please like, share and subscribe to Mind Over Matter so that I stay motivated to create such quality content videos. Thank you. Stay positive, stay connected.